All right, guys, this is our favorite toxic girl. Don't forget, guys, there's a free gift on the description down below about 20 dark psychological tactics to make a woman fall in love with you. You can click in the description down below and get it straight into your inbox. Okay, now let's see what she has to say, and let's see what she has to say.
When they like you or even when they're in love. For one, she wants to see what she can do to make you chase her even more, right? Because a lot of the times women like you so much that they think, oh, I don't want to be doing so much, like I don't want to come across as desperate or pushy, so I'm just going to ignore him so that he can see how independent I am and want me to chase him. But obviously this doesn't work, right? Because if she acts independent, then you're going to think like, oh, she doesn't need me. Oh, she doesn't really want me. She doesn't want something serious because she's acting like she doesn't want me. And I'm going to be exposing a secret here. If she's acting like she doesn't need you, but she also likes you, it's because she's probably talking with other guys. Because when you entertain your options, you're thinking like, oh, I don't need this guy's attention because look at all this other attention that I'm.
And that's why I prefer that you guys don't meet women online. This happens more when you meet them online. Listen, even the prettiest girl, if she's not online dating, she has fewer options. The more options a woman has, the more she's going to treat you like a fucking fan. It's plain and simple. Plain and simple. If you're not an above average looking guy and you're doing online dating, God help you. God, women you meet at the club, at bars, they have so many options that they're gonna treat you at like a freaking pixel. Like a pixelated pixel among millions and millions of pixels. What's the solution for that? I'm gonna tell you what the solution is. But let's continue listening to her.
Getting. You know what I mean? The second reason why women ignore you when they like you is because they're upset about something, right? And they're not necessarily intelligent enough to be able to communicate about that, or they don't want to go off on you or come across as emotional. So they're taking space so that they can think about how they can communicate
Yeah, yeah. Let's keep listening.
with you without making you lose interest. The third reason why women ignore you when they like you is because they're personally going through something, okay? And a lot of the times, it's not personal when women pull away from you. It can be, right? But at the end of the day, if you stay in your frame, if you stay masculine, if you stay dominant, and you know that you can attract the woman that you want, then you're not going to be worried about
Now
it.
let's go back and listen to this part again so that I can give you guys my take. By the way, these comment sections, they're so fucking pathetic. Oh my god, these guys, why do they even watch these videos? To avoid all this mystery, best to stay away from. No, better to away and remain single. As you preserve your real estate. Jesus Christ, bro. These guys are pathetic. I hope more men like this exist so that there's less competition. Y'all are pathetic, pathetic, pathetic men, pathetic excuses. Let's listen to what she has to say right here so that I can give you guys my take on it. And then we're going to watch the rest and then replay back with my take.
Attention, because look at all this other attention that I'm getting. You know what I mean? The second reason.
So this is what happens when you get so much attention that they start to see you as lesser than. They start to see you as a fan. So you got to reverse it. This is what I tell you guys. Learn if you want to really attract women and you're an average guy and you don't have money, learn how to host events. People. That's what I tell you guys. Book a call with me, man. I don't care who you are. I could show you how to host the types of events where you draw women to your life. For example, let me give for my example. I'm an artist, right? I give art classes. And by the way, if any of you guys want to learn art, want to learn how to paint realistically, I could teach you guys how to paint in like this in under 1 week. Oil in one. I don't care your experience. And if you don't learn how to do this, I'll give you your money back. If you're interested, just go to my website, the Lexus Art. Let me show you guys, right? I could teach you guys how to paint realistically in under 1 week, or your money back. And what's my price is $1,000. You're gonna learn how to paint like this realistically, or your money back. You're gonna learn to paint. Just go here, message me, come to New York City or Philadelphia, and I'll teach you. And if you don't learn, I'll give you your money back. Anyways, um, I host art events. This is my art group in Mexico. And through these events, a lot of guys have met girlfriends through these events. Personally, I don't because I'm not going to live here for long. I'm moving out, so it's not my interest. But any guy can find a girlfriend and hit above their weight if they learn how to be a leader. Literally. And these women that meet you in these types of events that you host, you're the center of the attention, even if you're ugly as fuck, even if you have no money, because I don't have to host in my house. I could just go to a coffee shop, say, "Hey, can I host an art event here? I'll bring people. They're gonna be dressed. I'll bring a model, and all they have to do is just buy coffee here." Most of them say yes. Then you say, "We're gonna have an art event at this coffee shop. Have a flyer. Give it to the coffee shop to post a flyer, and then they'll post it for you and promote it for you." Y- The people will come. 5 people, 10 people come. You have your own host events. You take photos, you upload it on Instagram. Then you say, "We're gonna have another one next week or in 2 weeks." People will come more now because of they don't want to miss out. That's how it works. That's how these things work. And so you are able to meet. I mean, look at this. I mean, I've been doing this for years, guys. Years, years. You go host. This is what happens when we do it at a coffee shop. Years, bro. Look at this. Years I've been doing this for. I have my own flyers and everything, right? And so that when a woman meets you there, you're already the highest value guy in the group. You don't have to beg or cry or complain like these bitch ass motherfuckers in the comment section right there. They're pathetic, pathetic excuses for men.
Ignore you when they like you is because they're upset about something, right? And they're not necessarily intelligent enough to be able to communicate about that, or they don't want to go off on you or come across as emotional, so they're taking space so that they can think about how they can communicate with you without making you lose interest.
This is why it's best to date women who are emotionally stable. Because emotionally unstable women tend to do this. And how do you know she's emotionally unstable? Well, just you'll notice. Some women will confess if they have bipolar. Some women will confess if they're kind of crazy. And also, unstable women have sex pretty quickly. Unstable women tend to show a lot of interest really fast. Women who go fast, women who show a lot of interest fast, a lot of times they could be a little unstable. Take ghost when a woman wants to speed things up, even the sex, bro. I don't hook up with girls on the first date or the second date. I prefer to kiss her on the second or third date. Why? Because it shows restraint on my part, and I'm able to filter out the crazy women. I want a woman who's able to go slow with me, because only stable women will handle that type of pace. But also it communicates high value. Like I've had women like literally bring the alcohol and try to like when I say can you give me some alcohol? They'll literally go like, "Yeah, fucking put the whole bottle." That's how you know they're really trying to chase after you.
The third reason why women ignore you when they like you is because they're personally going through something.
Exactly. The more crazy she is, the more she's gonna ignore you, even if she likes you. Get the fuck away from a woman
Okay,
like that.
and a lot of the times it's not personal when women
It's not personal, but it's personal. So that's why don't deal with women who ignore you, even though it's not personal, because it feels fucking personal and it fucking hurts.
pull away from you. It can be, right? But at the end of the day, if you stay in your frame, if you stay masculine, if you stay dominant, and you know that you can attract the woman that you want, then you're not going to be worried about it, right? And then the fourth reason why women ignore you when they like you is because she's trying to test your dominance, right? Like, oh, if I ignore him, like, what is he going to do? You know? And if he chases me, then it's like, wow, I'm gonna lose interest because even when I'm playing games, he starts chasing me. Even
Again, it's a form of self sabotage on the women's part. But guess what? A lot of women do self sabotage. This is why again, you're gonna find a higher propensity of these type of women online and the clubs. Like I'm not kidding with you. That's where they roam. Me, I like to meet women in poetry clubs. Like for example, with this event, I have somebody else running an event now for tomorrow for Friday. Like it's the event, the group that I have, somebody else is holding it for me. I'm not going to host it. In fact, when I leave, other people are going to host the events. That's how organic my groups are, right? And so other people can use my group and build social circles from that while I'm not even around. And I don't even care about using it. You get what I'm saying? Look, guys, it's really, I'm telling you, this is and I have women hitting me up all the time. And I don't even do nothing about it because I'm not gonna be here. Why am I gonna entertain you when I'm not gonna be here? But when I go to New York City, though, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be entertaining. I'm definitely gonna be entertaining. Oh, I'm gonna be entertaining.
When I disrespect him, he's chasing me. So now I'm losing respect for him, and now I'm gonna go for a guy who's not gonna tolerate my bullshit, a guy who has boundaries. And honestly, it's not really her fault because men, you're not fucking stupid. You know when women are doing things for your attention, and if you fall into that trap, you're teaching her and you're encouraging her to do it even more because it's getting her the validation and the attention that she wants. So when women are playing games, you demand for them to be feminine and submissive, and trust me, they'll stop. You don't demand it through your words, you demand it through her actions by not giving into it and not giving her attention until she becomes authentic. One-on-one coaching in my
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, but the problem is that it's just that too many guys entertain that BS. It's just that simple. Too. Just don't entertain it. Even if she likes you and she's ignoring you, find somebody else because your reaction to her BS. Listen
I
to
do
this.
women ghost after showing an initial high interest in you.
Women ghost after showing initial high interest and sometimes very high interest because the idea of who you are in their mind is not the same as what happens in reality. Look, if she's come to you and like within the first couple weeks, she's talking about, oh, I look forward to growing old together with you,
Slow
which is
the
an
fuck down.
actual situation that I had happen with a client of mine. He was a DJ, very popular person, and he had a woman within the first couple weeks telling him that, and he was so head
Slow
over
down.
heels for her.
Slow
and of
down.
course, after a few weeks, she starts to, drift away.
And the way you deal with that is you slow their goofy ass down. That's really how you do it. You say, hey, girl, you don't even know me. Slow down, girl. Holy crap. Slow down. You don't even know me to be saying that. That puts her in a state of self-consciousness. She's like, oh, okay, all right. I guess you're right.
And eventually, then she's not texting him anymore.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of who she had in her head for who he was, which is like this popular DJ guy, once he became a real human being,
Mm-hmm.
then she starts to think, oh, maybe I'm not ready for this, blah, blah, blah.
And again, it's like a younger women hitting on older guys. If you encounter that, disqualify them. Just say, hey, I'm too old for you, man. Like I'm grandpa. You're young. You're youngin', man. Like literally, you counter these goofy girls by slowing them the fuck down. You let her know you're not better than me. I don't care how you are. We're going slow, bitch. We're going slow on this. You don't know me. Don't even try to kiss me on the first date. Women cannot defend against a man who puts the brakes and say slow the hell down. They can't defend that. They have no psychological defenses.
If a woman is super into you really quickly, you've never met her, never talked to her, you don't know anything about her, she's probably invented an idea of who you are in her head.
Yep.
And that's
And
not
you counter that by slowing down. Like I
rooted
said,
in reality.
I am so guilty of this. Not anymore. Not anymore.
And that's not rooted in reality.
I am so guilty of this. Not anymore. Not anymore. But like early 20s, Brittany, oh my God.
When a woman really likes you,
oh hell no, not this song, man. I know that song is nice, but
Have you ever noticed if a girl really likes you, she'll ignore you?
it's again, it's really trauma. That's all that is. It's just a woman who's traumatized, who doesn't know what she wants, and so she dumps that trauma onto you, and that will create resentment. And sometimes I'll be honest with you, who gives a fuck if she likes you or she doesn't? She's ignoring you. Don't tolerate that. Don't tolerate that. Raise your standards for these women. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think about this. Check out our Patreon for more content.